The Missoula Developmental Service Corp., also known as MDSC, provides services to persons in Missoula with developmental disabilities and intensive needs. This production is a sign language interpretation of the MDSC client guide entitled Me and MDSC. The client guide is intended to assist MDSC consumers in understanding their rights, responsibilities, their community, and much more. To our clients, we say, welcome to your very own guide, Me and MDSC. This is made especially for you. So folks, please sit back and enjoy. At my new home, I have my own room, my own furniture, my own clothes and things, music or TV in my room if I'd like, roommates and friends to share my home with, and other people who will help me enjoy my new home. Activities I like to enjoy: gardening, concerts, movies, exercise, writing letters, music, camping, reading, Special Olympics, games, card games, receiving mail, church, the Carousel of Missoula, and going on outings. Getting around with MDSC. If I'm in my wheelchair, getting around my home, yard, and day center could be really, really hard. Thanks, MDSC, for making it easy for me to get around. If I need someone to help push my wheelchair, someone is always there to help. If I can do it myself, I can get around without running into things that could hurt me or slow me down. I can reach the sink, refrigerator, bathroom, and go from room to room with ease. If I want to go out to the store or wherever, I have a whole lot of vehicles my assistants and I can use to get around. MDSC has accessible vans, a minibus, passenger vans, and cars we can use. They're kept really clean and really run well. Sometimes a car or van might be gone for servicing. I'm glad they do this because it means they want their vehicles to be safe and run smoothly. When we're not using MDSC's vehicles, we might be using the Mountain Line or to get from here or there. Mountain Line is the bus service in our town. They have accessible buses and welcome me and my friends. Whenever we can, we like using the Mountain Line. They're really, really cool trolley they have in downtown Missoula that we can go on when the weather is good. What's really fun is to take the trolley to Saturday morning farmers market and shop for fresh vegetables and Montana-made treats. Things to do at Day Center. My IP team and I work hard to plan activities and make sure I get all the help and assistance I need and want. There are neat things I can do at home. I have my own doctor and dentist to keep an eye on my health, and I have a lot of choices for daytime activities. At the Day Center, I have the right and opportunity to have a job in-house where I can earn money, have a job in the community with a job coach to assist me, go on community outings and events like Special Olympics, Carousel of Missoula, movies, concerts, parades, pottery classes, swimming, and more. Have range of motion therapy to help me stay flexible. Maximize my senses through sensory stimulation exercises. Relieve my stress with aromatherapy, massage, or stress management classes. Keep me in shape with exercise, dance, walking programs, and other movement activities. Improve my opportunity to express my needs and wants by giving me communication options, including communication boards, communication cards, sign language, individual and group therapy by the gang from MDSC, and above and beyond speech therapy. Learn things like cooking, setting the table for meals, doing laundry, using seatbelts in the car, doing my own hair and fingernails, and a lot more. Learn how to read, write, do arithmetic, make choices, stack, sort, measure, improve my memory skills, and a lot more. Do arts and crafts to keep or send to friends and family. There's a lot more I haven't even mentioned. So what if I want to work and earn money? There's a lot to do to get ready to make big money. First, my IP team and I need to decide if I need some extra training before I can start to earn money. Next, my IP team and I need to decide if there are barriers that might get in my way. So, I might need some training, and if there are barriers, we'll need to get them taken care of. I know that along the way, my IP team and MDSC folks will keep an eye on my progress. I'm excited to know that I can get training to start making big money right there at the day center. There are a lot of jobs available to me, like shredding paper, making rag craft products for sale, making picnic tables for sale, coring apples and making juice, janitorial work, and more. At MDSC, I get breaks, vacation time, wages, I have a work schedule, there are work rules, there are safety rules, I get benefits, holidays off, and lots of support. If I stop work, then I want to start again, I get an assessment of my skills, a special meeting to talk about my needs, and I can start working back at MDSC within 60 days. Here is more neat stuff. I can look at my MDSC records or have my representative look at my records. MDSC will let me review them in a private place. If there are any papers that I need to sign, MDSC does their very best to help me understand what I'm signing. I have my own special board in my home that has all of my rights and other important information always available to me. When I'm at the center, it's really cool to see information posted in a way that helps me understand what is being said. It's also cool to have a high five board to be recognized for all of my extra efforts. Fire drills can be really scary, but it's nice to have MDSC staff keep me safe while I leave the building. There are signs that are easy for me to understand that show me the fastest way to leave. What is an individual plan? At least once a year, there's a very special meeting that's just for me. This meeting is called an IP. This meeting is all about me and my life. MDSC staff, my case manager, and people I invite get together to celebrate my accomplishments. We talk about the things I did over the last year, the things I'm good at, the things I need help with, what my rights are, and what I'll be doing for the next 12 months. It's a wonderful meeting. There are papers that are filled out, and my case manager says that they're all about me. We write neat stuff on a big board, like the things I love to do, the places I've been, and what I want to do in the future. My IP team is very important. There are goals created for me to help me learn new skills, have special care things done for me and with me, and help me stay safe. Here's how my IP meeting goes. Everyone who's at the meeting says hi and introduces themselves to others. We talk about how the last year went. We talk about the money I have and the money I used last year. We talk about my health and wellness, my doctor's visits and dentist visits, if there were any assessments done, how they went and what we learned from them, what strengths and supports I have and need, what are my goals and desires, and what the next 12 months will be like, These things are called goals and objectives. See, all of these things are very important in my life. That's why this meeting is so important. But there's more. If I decide I want to change the things I'm doing, my IP team will get together again with me to talk about it. This is called a special IP. A special IP can happen anytime. I can ask for one, or one of my team members can request it. If I enter or exit a service, an IP is held. This way, we can all talk about and plan for what is best for me. I appreciate having these meetings because they're all about me, and I'm a very special person. My rights are very important. Number one, I have the right to use personal choice in all aspects of my life. Number two, I have the right to dignity, privacy, and humane care. I have the right to live in the least restrictive environment and to participate in the least restrictive training techniques as determined by my IP. I have the right to be free from people judging me based on my limitations. I have the right to education and training appropriate for my needs. I have the right to live, work, and receive treatment in a safe environment. I have the right to receive prompt and adequate medical and dental care. I have the right to be protected from exploitation, abuse, degrading treatment, and experimental research. I have the right to a nourishing, well-balanced diet. I may need a different diet for health reasons, which I need to agree to, and a written diet needs to be given to me by my doctor. I have the right to confidential handling of my personal and medical records. I have the right to be free of medication or chemical restraints unless there's a written plan in place that I have agreed to or I have been arrested for something illegal. I have the right to acquire assistance by an advocate of my choice. I have the right to the opportunity for religious worship. I have the right to work and be paid a fair amount of money for the job I do. I have the right to send and to receive unopened letters. I have the right to participate in all aspects of my community. I have the right to participate in leisure activities of my choice and have visitors at reasonable hours without prior notice. I have the right to have both men and women friends. I have the right to manage and use my personal money as well as to keep and use my personal possessions. I have the right to use the telephone in privacy. I have the right to vote. I have the right to have no services. I have the right to buy clothes and shoes that I've selected and choose what I want to wear. I have the right to choose teams of personal care service providers. I have the right to communicate with anyone that I want to. I have the right to have freedom of movement inside and outside my house and to have a place to go to be by myself. I can let people into my room that I choose or ask people, even staff, to stay out of my room. I have the right to file a grievance when I disagree with the rules or when others are violating my rights and receive timely, appropriate responses. I have the right to purchase property of my choice. I have the right to receive information on the results of evaluations, examinations, and treatments. I have the right to call an IP team to deal with my personal concerns or wishes at any time. I have the right to invite any person I want to my IP meeting or ask that certain people not come to my individual planning meeting. I have the right to a safe, clean home. I have the right not to sign a rights restriction. I have the right to move either to a different place in the same town or in a different town. If I move, I understand that I may lose services. I have the right to be informed about any possible side effects of any medications that are prescribed to me and to refuse medications. I have the right to be treated the same as everyone else under the law. If I do something against the law, I may have to pay money or go to jail. I have the right to change my mind about decisions I made earlier. With all of my rights come responsibilities. It's my responsibility to treat people with dignity and respect. If I interfere with the rights of other people, actions will be taken to restrict my rights to protect the rights of others. When my rights need to be restricted to help keep me and others safe, my IP team and I will carefully consider these rights restrictions before they're put in place. So you see, I have the same rights as you. My problem needs to be solved, or grievance. If I or my family, guardian, or advocate have a problem, MDSC has a plan to respond. All I need to do is tell or write down my problem to the person I'm having the problem with. We will try and solve the problem together. If we can't solve the problem, I can take the problem to my Director of Services. My Director of Services will give me their answer within 10 working days of receipt of my problem. I will hear from them and get something in writing. If I'm still not happy, our Chief Executive Officer will hear my problem. We will hear back in words and writing within 10 working days. This answer will be the last one coming from MDSC. Plus, MDSC will give me a copy of the policy when I first come to live with them. MDSC will communicate with me in a way that I can understand. Every year I get to sign the policy as a reminder that MDSC gave the policy to me, my family guardian, and my advocate. I can find and read this policy at any MDSC home or office. Value statement. I will be treated with respect and dignity at MDSC. No one is more important than anyone else, so I have the right to be heard and understood. I will not make any rules and/or have any expectations of anyone except those I can make for myself. I will be considered for my abilities and not my limitations. I have the right to learn from positive education and training. I am a human being and an American and have the right to have a guardian and/or advocate who has my best interest in mind. I have the right to enhance the quality of my life and will not be put in danger. MDSC has a mission statement for me. It reads, I will receive training and support that will meet my needs. I will be offered choices in living, working, and recreating. I will receive services based on my needs, wants, and dreams. And I will be safe. My money is important. I will have MDSC act in my best financial interest. If I need it, MDSC will be my representative payee. If I have another payee, MDSC will work closely with them to provide me with essential financial services. My funds will be managed following the principles of best practice. I will have a savings account for my extra money so I can either save my money or use my money to buy things that I may want or need. I will have a small amount of money available to me at my home and at the day center. I can use this petty cash to buy things that I may want or need. For more information, call MDSC at area code 406-728-5484 or email us at office@mdscmt.org. client satisfaction survey is an important tool to measure the satisfaction level of our consumers. It's important to have the client satisfaction form out and available while you're watching this interpretation. With each question, the answer is, as in your document, they either like it or they don't like it. You, as a consumer, either like it or you don't like it. So keep that in mind as we go through the questions. You ready? What things do you like and don't like about your home? And here are some examples. Your bedroom, meals, TV or music, personal time, your furniture, personal space, choices available, friends, yard, your neighbors, cats, visits from friends, other visitors, family visits, activities, and other things like you decide. The next question is, how happy are you with the people you live with? And on your form, the sad face means you're not very happy. The happy face means that you're really, really happy. What things do you like and don't like about the people you live with? Remember, these are like and dislike. You ready? Friends, helpful, loud, laugh with you, quiet, play games with you, nice and gentle activities, eat with you, help you make choices, going out into the community. Meaningful and hurtful, let you make choices, and other things like you decide. Remember the sad face and the happy face? Okay. How happy are you with the assistants who are with you at your home? You know, the happy face and the sad face. You decide. What do they help you with at your home? These are the things they help you with. Remember, you like it or you dislike it. Cleaning, laughing with you, bathing, talk on the phone, help with medications, brushing teeth, cooking your meals, writing to friends and family, dressing, help you make choices, let you make choices, playing games, signing or talking to you, and other things like whatever you can think of. Do you want to live somewhere else? A happy face is no, I don't. A sad face is yes, I do. Do you like to go out into the community? Happy face is yes. Sad face is no. What things do you like and don't like about the places you go? Now remember, this is a like and dislike. The grocery store, the body shop, trains, the doctor, going to the mall, watching parades, the library, swimming, the carousel for Missoula, the park, the circus, Special Olympics, airport, church, trolley rides, shopping, movies, police department, pet store, hikes, music concerts, the animal shelter, going out with family, lunch in the park, rides, camping, the Elk Foundation, dentist, walks, fire department, restaurants, exercise, skiing, sporting events, going out with friends, farmers market, and other things like whatever you can think of. Now remember the happy face and sad face? Keep that in mind when you answer these questions. Do you want to go into the community more often? Do you want to work and earn money? Do you have a job in the community? Do you have friends at your job? Do you like your job coach? Do they help you or do they do the job for you? Do you want a different job in the community? What kind of job do you want to do? And remember, this is the like and dislike. Do you want to work with animals? Work at a gas station? Doing building things? Assembling things? Working with lots of people? Maybe delivering? Sorting or stacking things? Janitorial work? Work in a restaurant? Or other things like whatever you can think of. Do you like to go to day services? That's a frown or a smile. What do you like and don't like about day services? And I think that takes care of your satisfaction survey.